Alright, let's talk about something you probably haven't heard at your local tattoo parlor. Tattoos. Yeah, they look awesome. They're everywhere. And for a lot of us, they're a proud part of our identity. But there's a new study out, and honestly, it's pretty eye-opening. So, here's the deal. Scientists have just found that getting inked isn't just about skin art. Turns out, tattoo ink doesn't just stay where you want it. It actually travels from your skin and makes its way into your lymph nodes, a crucial part of your body's immune system. And get this, it can happen in just minutes after getting a tattoo. Now you might think, no big deal, right? Well, here's where it gets wild. Once the ink settles in your lymph nodes, it doesn't ever leave. Even if you remove the tattoo, the ink's still there. And what's worse, it kicks off a cycle of inflammation that can last for years. Researchers watched this happen in mice, and when they checked human biopsies, same thing. The body's white blood cells, those little warriors called macrophages, try to gobble up the ink, but they end up dying in the process, releasing the ink and starting the whole thing over again. I know what you're thinking. But, does this actually matter? According to the research, it might. Chronic inflammation in your lymph nodes could mean your immune system gets worn out over time. That could leave you more open to infections, and maybe even increase your risk for certain cancers, like lymphoma. In fact, studies suggest people with large tattoos could have up to 3 times the risk of getting lymphoma compared to those without ink. But wait, there's more. Tattoo ink also seems to mess with how your body responds to vaccines. In mice, tattoos suppressed the response to an mRNA COVID-19 vaccine, but actually boosted the response to a different type, like a UV inactivated flu shot. That means tattoo ink could make vaccines less or more effective, depending on what kind you get. And let's not forget what's in the ink. Some tattoo inks use pigments originally meant for car paint or printer toner. There's stuff like nickel, chromium, and even certain dyes that can turn into cancer-causing chemicals under sunlight or laser removal. Honestly, regulations around tattoo ink are way looser than you'd expect. Sometimes even less strict than for cosmetics. So, what do you do with all this info? I'm not here to tell you not to get a tattoo, but if you're health conscious, it's worth thinking about the risks. Maybe do a little research into what's actually going into your skin, and talk to your doctor if you're worried, especially if you've got health conditions that affect your immune system. Tattoos are art, they're expression, and they're not going anywhere. But it never hurts to know the risks before you go under the needle. Stay informed, and as always, take care of your health. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends to help spread awareness about tattoo health risks. Your support helps others stay informed too.